What is most important in negotiations? Having the right answers or asking the right questions? Before we dive into the topic of today, please allow me to introduce myself. I am Giovanni Aquilanti, Business Development Director and Senior Trainer at CABL, a company specialized in negotiation and influencing. We believe that asking questions is a critical competence for negotiators at any level. As you know, the one who asks the question is the one who is steering the negotiation. Today we'll give you 4 tips to improve your abilities to ask questions. Tip number 1. What do you do if it's the other party asking questions, therefore leading the negotiation? Very simple. You end your sentence with another question. Imagine you're asked about your budget availability. You could say something like, "We were thinking in the range of $3 to $3.5 million, but we have some flexibility. Could you help me understand what are the challenges and the concerns that you have on your side?" In this way, you shift the discussion from budget to the interest of the other party, and at the same time, you regain control of the negotiation. Tip number 2, ask your question in a way that encourages the other party to reflect and eventually reconsider their thoughts. Imagine you are in a recruitment process and you receive a salary proposition that is very far from what you'd expected. You could ask a question like, "Can you please help me understand how your proposition links with the value that you expect me to bring when I'm gonna join your company?" Again, shifting from the salary proposition to your competencies and gently pushing the other party to review their assumptions. Tip number 3, carefully choose the tone of your voice when you're gonna be asking the question. Research shows that in communication, 7% of the message comes from the words, 55% comes from the body language, and 38% from the tone of your voice. When you prepare your questions for a negotiation, make sure you also prepare the way you're gonna be asking the question, because the tone is equally, often more important than the actual content. Tip number 4, strategically leverage silence. We know silence as a tactic in claiming value types of negotiation that is used to put pressure on the other party. In our case, we want to use silence to create space. We want to give comfort, we want to give room to the other party to think, provide information, and eventually reveal their needs and priorities. Mastering these 4 elements, controlling the conversation, asking reflective questions, carefully choosing the tone of your voice, and leveraging silence will help you to improve your ability to ask questions and ultimately impact your negotiation outcomes. Thank you very much for your attention. For more insights, please visit www.cabl.ch.